Let's welcome back to the show Senator Ashley Moody from Senate Judiciary. Senator, what's your reaction to everything of what you just heard about the failure of Obamacare? And can you please also take this on? If this is a crisis, as people are saying, why are Democrats heading to a vacation fundraiser in California's Napa Valley at a luxury resort and hotel amid the shutdown?
Oh, my goodness. Well, number one, I've been here a total of 9 months, and I can tell you with absolute certainty, this town is broken. This is exactly why Americans hate Washington, D.C., and they don't trust the people that are up here. You have got Democrats that are holding hostage the government opening back up, and that means paying our troops, paying our federal law enforcement officers, making sure women and children have aid, making sure that our government is open and functioning. And we're literally having to let them leave. Instead of locking everybody in a room, keeping them here, we're letting them fly to California to go to some Napa Valley fundraiser when we need to be here voting on keeping our government funded at current levels, by the way. And please do not let them distract you from the issue here. This is either, do we keep funding our government at current levels for a short period of time so we can engage on important issues regarding funding, or do we let them gaslight the American people into thinking this is all about health care? Be real. They want to add back in money for health care for illegal immigrants, any fraud and abuse that was found in previous legislation. We cannot let them keep doing this. And I have to tell you, our military members, they are nervous right now. Kudos to President Trump and others that are saying we're going to try and find ways within our authority to fund the troops and fund our federal law enforcement officers. But people are very nervous. They have families. Look, I said I'm going to donate my salary. The entire time we're shut down, I'm going to donate my salary. Okay. But if we keep letting the Democrats fly across the country and fundraise off the shutdown, that is sociopathic, that they want to hold hostage our government, deny salaries to people who need it, and then fundraise off it for their political campaigns.
Okay, but
it's absolutely unacceptable.
So are the Republican pressure points working? Because the vice president warned more federal workers could lose their job. An estimated 4,000 will let go. The speaker is keeping the House out of session this week. Also, now there's talk maybe of a solution. New minimum out-of-pocket premium payments for Obamacare enrollees, a $200,000 income cap on Obamacare to get it. That's still generous. So it looks like there may be talk of fixes and, to Obamacare to end the shutdown.
So the pressure points, I don't know that it's fair to call them Republican pressure points. The pressure points are Americans are hurting. And even though Chuck Schumer says every day that he keeps the government shut down gets better for the Democrats politically, he said that in the middle of people being nervous about whether they can support their families. It's not Republican pressure points, it's American pressure points.
So is this about the far left? Is Senator Chuck Schumer, as Speaker Johnson has said, is he worried that the far left is trying to oust Senator Chuck Schumer? Is that what's going on, that Senator Chuck Schumer is afraid of the far left?
I have heard allegations that there's this big rally coming up and that maybe he's trying to appease these radical groups and keeping the government shut down long enough to appease them. Maybe it's because he needs more time to fundraise off of it, which it just shocks me to the core that anyone would do that while Americans are fearful about their livelihoods. I'm going to tell you, Leader Thune is hard-pressed to get this done. I know that we're going to vote tonight, 5:30. We're going to have another vote on whether to open up the government, and I hope the American people are watching.
Got it. Senator Moody, thank you for being with us. It's good to see you. Now